My name is Victoria and I'm a flight attendant based in San Francisco, California. What we're doing today has nothing to do with flying. We are actually going to do the frame walk of our new house. I don't know anything about construction, so I'm not the best person to be doing this, but Corey is in Florida. He is working and getting stuff ready over there. He is selling his house and dealing with a lot of stuff going on over there. So I am the one doing the frame walk today, and my mom and my sister are going to come with too. And so we are meeting with the project manager or superintendent, same person. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the entire house, but we're checking to make sure that all of the electrical things that we chose are actually in place, because it's a big, huge setback if they were to do it later on once they do the insulation and stuff, and then we were to say oh wait, we ordered a pendant light there, then they would have to take all that down to then put the pendant light in. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited. My mom was at the design appointment when we chose all of the different electrical things too, so she's definitely gonna help remember. But I'm going to try to record most, if not all, of the frame walk. I might even have my sister do it for me, so I can't promise that everything is going to be perfect and clear, but I will definitely do a voiceover so you guys can hear everything, and or at least hear most of it, and kind of get a feel for it. Anyways, I'm rambling, I'm running late again. It's gotta stop talking, and I will see you there at our new house.
I'm Josh. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Victoria.
Basically, I'm just kind of walking through the house, doing stuff through it real quick, and then after I just go over the paperwork, then we'll walk through the house. I'll just kind of explain some things. We'll walk around the outside, explain everything that you're seeing, some of the standard stuff. Worried about or concerned about or been wanting to ask.
No concerns, just an estimated completion date.
Of course. Give off dates.
Okay guys, wish me luck on doing this voiceover because it is going to be a lot. Here we are meeting with our project manager. He is awesome, and he was really just explaining kind of the process of the walkthrough and showing us where things are, where things should be, what's already been ordered for us, our appliances, and where we chose to have recessed lighting or pendant lights and all those different kind of things. It was actually really, really cool. At this point, he told us that our house would be completed in 2 to 3 months, leaning more towards the 2 than the full 3, which was great because this was September at this point. It was right at the end of September. So it kind of gave us an idea that we could potentially be in our house before Christmas. So we are walking into the main bedroom right now. And by the way, my sister is the one who did the recording for us. And now this is the bathroom. So we're going to have the tub right there and a great window. And then the shower to the left of it. And he's just kind of just going over, all of the different types of features of it. Honestly, I didn't understand most of what he was saying, but it all sounded good, so I nodded along and pretended like it all made sense to me. Back in the bedroom, we've got a bunch of windows. We chose to have an extra door leading out to the backyard, which is great. Here we have our water closet with another window, which I love. And we're gonna have some shelving right there. It's a 2 cabinets and then 3 floating shelves, which will be really, really nice to have. Looking back into the bedroom from the bathroom, and then we're gonna have a big, huge closet. It's not the biggest closet, but it is pretty decently sized. I think all of our stuff will fit in there, but we'll have to see. Corey might have some stuff in the guest bedroom or something. Here's our backyard from our master bedroom. You can see we've got a nice little covered area, and then we'll have the full backyard too.
The ceiling fan pre-wires, those are 2 switches.
It's really kind of hard to see the size of the rooms now because they aren't technically walls, but you know.
Basically, so you can switch your light separate than your fan control.
There's 2 windows that are going to be on either side of the bed, which is great. That's kind of what I wanted.
But you're set up for that one right there.
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you what most of these things are in the house, but they look to be fine, so they sounded good. Back in the main living room and also heading into the kitchen. This room right here is the laundry room. I do think we go in there later on in the tour too. But this is going to be our kitchen, which is going to be incredible. Now here we are. I told you we'd come back to our laundry. So washer and dryer, obviously there's going to be a full wall of upper cabinets, and then there's going to be 1 set of lower cabinets in there. That'll be our garage. And now we're walking into the other bedrooms. We have a little coat closet, 1 bedroom. This will be Savannah's room / guest bedroom. And this is going to be the office for now. It's got a walk-in closet, and it's got a cute little like nook area that we weren't too sure if we were going to have, but with our elevation that we chose, we do get the little nook in there, which will be really nice. And then the bathroom is going to be right next to the office. We've got a great big walk-in closet in the office, which will be nice too because we can have some of our like uglier office supply stuff in the closet. Here we are in the guest bathroom. There's going to be 2 sinks and then a separate door to the toilet and shower tub combo. There's also going to be like a little medicine cabinet there, and then obviously lower cabinets as well. Okay. Here's our front door. We are getting our front door stained, so it's going to be stained like the darkest color you can possibly stain it. So we're hoping that it'll kind of be black by the time that it's done. We've got like another little nook right here when you first walk into the entryway. In our garage, hopefully there will be enough room for our new car. Stay tuned for that video because that one's coming up too when we buy a new car. Another view of the laundry. This will be the kitchen walking out to the garage. Here we have our pantry and all of the technical stuff in the garage she was going over, and it made sense to my mom and it kind of made sense to me, so once again it just kind of nodded along and went with it. He was also explaining that we are going to have a hookup for an electric car. Neither of us drive an electric car, but I guess starting in 2019, I believe, all brand new California homes needed to have a hookup for for an electric car. Here's the outside. They haven't painted any of the outside of the house yet in this video, but they did paint it, so don't worry, it's not going to be this color. This is looking into the office. And then he's explaining the water and how to shut it off. I, once again, kind of nodded along, but it did make sense in the moment. Now, Corey told me later on that this was bad luck and he wished that we didn't walk underneath it, but the project manager told us to, so this will be Savannah's room. And now we are headed into our backyard. This will be the master bedroom that we're looking at. There's a door coming out, gorgeous windows, and then the other door going into the dining room. We're gonna have our air conditioning on the dining room side, thank goodness, so we won't have to hear it too often when it comes on. And our backyard isn't the biggest, but I think we're going to be able to do something really nice with the amount of room that we have. Going back into the master bedroom, he was telling us that a lot of people feel like the house looks really small when they do the frame walk, which to me was absolutely crazy. It felt huge. It just felt so much bigger than the model that we had seen already. So hopefully it's still going to feel the same way once the walls are officially like put up and everything, but it just felt so big. This is our great long hallway. Our project manager let us walk through by ourselves afterwards just to take pictures of everything, and if we kind of wanted to get an idea of the layout of where we were going to put our furniture and stuff. So I'm explaining that we kind of wanted an L-shaped couch, but we ended up going with a sectional that is going to be partially right there. And then I want to do a bunch of pictures on this one wall. So I'm thinking like 9 to 12 pictures of gorgeous, like thin black frames, just to have like a big, huge feature picture wall. You're good on this wall. So we're gonna have the TV up here on this wall, and of course we'll need a dog bed or two right there. We're not gonna have like a TV console or anything. We're gonna have it mounted onto the wall, which will kind of leave room for the dog beds and just other things in there. Going back into our bedroom, I do like that we have a nice hallway, so I'm probably gonna have more pictures or art along the walls. And then we'll have the big bed in the middle. We already have our nightstands. We bought them about a year ago and we love them, so they're staying. Then we'll have another TV mounted onto the wall to the right. And we do have a couple dressers too. And we'll probably put like a couple cute pictures or, like a couple little things above the headboard. I'm really happy that where I sleep, I'm going to be able to turn away and not have any windows near me. And Corey, he gets up really early anyways, so the windows shouldn't really bother him too much. So this is where we'll have the TV. They already have like a little box that will allow you to drop your cords down into the wall and then pop out and plug them in, so you don't have to see the cords hanging from the wall, which I think is kind of nice. And we're planning on putting a couple of chairs out here on the covered part, and we're thinking of maybe doing like some funky tile too. Back in the main bathroom, we're gonna have a barn door to close into the bathroom, so that'll be nice to have. And then our tub, I don't know who's more excited for the tub, me, Corey, or my mom.
This is fine, look. Wow.
The shower, just a basic shower. It's not going to be anything crazy, but it's still going to look really nice.
Oh, we did not walk in the bathroom. Okay, I like
A little water closet, nothing too fancy in there, but I am happy that it's not just like a dark box and that there's actually a window. And then I'm going to put up a couple more pictures in there too. We're in our closet again. They did have like a specific area for shoes, and then they have a bunch of hanging bars. They only have them on the top right now, so we might end up having to get some on the bottom too, just to really take advantage of the room in the closet. This is also where we can get into our attic.
that's what I'll try to do.
Leaving the bedroom now. Back down that hallway. And now we're going down the main hallway now. Into the laundry room. We did pick out some really cool funky tile to go into the laundry room. It's the only room in the house with a different flooring. The bedrooms are going to have carpet. All of the main areas are going to have tile that looks like a hardwood. And then in the laundry room, we've got kind of like a funky print. Corey really liked it. He had to convince me on it, but no, I'm glad that we got it. Here's this little nook area. I haven't decided if we want to do like a bench in there or like a table. I'm thinking more of a bench. because it would be nice to be able to like sit down and take your shoes on and off, and maybe have like a couple mirrors or something like that up there on the wall too. Corey has already said that this hallway is going to be where we are playing ball with the dogs, which I'm perfectly happy with. I just want to make sure that the furniture that we have is going to be sturdy enough. This is a little coat closet. And the guest bathroom is pretty standard, and you know, it's going to be perfectly fine. There's going to be another tub. Right here we're going to have more cabinets, so I believe we have 3 on the bottom, 3 on the top. Back in the office, we're going to have a double office, like a double desk situation with like a big L in the middle. So it's probably going to be on this wall right here where the 2 desks are, and Corey's going to be closer to the window. I'm going to be closer to the office, or to the closet, and then we're going to have that middle section right there. And then this is where I'm going to be filming from now on. I'm going to have a cute little decorated area, and then I can record in front of the window right here, so I can get that natural light. We're also thinking now of maybe putting like a little love seat or something up against this wall when you first walk in, but we haven't quite decided yet. And now we're in Savannah's room / the guest bedroom. Savannah's going to be the one that's using it majority of the time, but if we ever do have guests over, of course, this will be their room. Just going to be kind of a basic layout. The bed is going to be right over here, and then we'll get like a dresser and a TV, and then the closet is going to be used primarily right now for my Poshmark things that I'm selling, but eventually once I get those out of the way, it'll just be an open closet. And we are a little close to the neighbors, but of course there's going to be a fence put up, so I'm really not too worried about it, especially because our guest bedroom looks into one of their guest bedrooms, so it's not going to be like both of the masters are looking into the other. So when Corey and I walked through the house about 2 weeks before this, I wanted to write down a couple things on the frame that we really wished and hoped for the house. And so I wrote down love and happiness, and Corey wrote down adventure and success. Those were just a few things that we really wanted for us as a couple, but also as individuals, and not only for our family, but for the future families that were to live in this house afterwards. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it. I had a post about it, but if you don't, go ahead and follow me now. It's the exact same name at the Victoria Lee Project. Here's our backyard. Once again, it's not the biggest. I think it's like 18 feet out to the wall, but we have an exterior wall, which is really, really nice. It's going to be just a great bit of privacy. And it's still summertime, and it was only, I think, 85 degrees that day, and we already started getting some shade, and it was only 1 in the afternoon. So I think we're going to have a really nice backyard. We are going to need a step, though, from where the concrete ends to the actual ground. We've already planned on getting some sod, and we're going to do some nice kind of like pavers and something, and maybe like a fireplace of some sort in the backyard eventually. But right now, we're just still trying to figure it all out, and there's bigger things that we have to deal with first. I don't know what color the back of the house is going to be, because we've only seen pictures and examples of other houses from the front, but I think it's going to be like a light gray color. I'm not too sure yet. So yeah, that is pretty much our frame walk so far. We've loved it. Everything made sense. There was nothing that we were worried about, and we were really surprised that the house was going to be done in 2 to 3 months. We thought it was going to be a whole lot longer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little different, I know, because I'm talking over the clips and everything, but hope you guys can kind of get a better feel for how the house layout is going to be. Hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are. You are staying safe, taking care of each other, taking care of yourself, and as always, sending love out to the world today. See ya.